Free Podcast, and I am Ernan Kandi, aka Pandu.
Hi, aka Pandu.
Hello. My name is Jennifer. I'm Elena from LWC. I'm here with my best friend, the one and only.
Hi, my name is Sarti. I school at Ella Duplessis and I'm currently in grade 10.
Good day, my name is Angela Jacobs. I'm a second year at NAST.
Hi, I'm Tatinda Vocho. I'm studying at NAST as well. I'm doing computer science.
So, guys, we have a question. Why do the youth break, aka commit suicide, despite the support from the government?
Most kids go through depression, mostly because of school. Some don't go to school and they see others going to school and they feel like, why am I not there? Why don't my parents take me to school? They see other kids succeeding and they want to be in their place and they can't do that. So they end up going into depression and depression leads to suicide.
Honestly, the support that we get through the government is too much. It's okay, it is good, but somehow it has that bad influence on us as the youth.
I don't really think of it as support, cause like she said, it's too much. So it's too good to be true. I feel like it's not support because when they say when a teacher beats a student, then the teacher has to be fined. When the parent disciplines a child, the parent is in the wrong. I don't think that's good because as kids or as youth, we need that discipline to shape us into the right direction. So, like she said, it supports, but I don't think it's the right support. It's not what we need.
I always felt like I was entitled to my parents' money, to my father's money, my mother's money, and I felt entitled that my family should support me, whether they like it or not. I'm their child. I belong to them. I'm their child. I'm supposed to be supported. Do you guys think as youth we are entitled?
No, we are not. We are not. I believe everyone has a part to play. We have to work for ourselves. Like as I believe everyone here has their parents who has worked hard to get where they're at. They were not given things like mom, I need a car, the car is already there. No, I believe everyone has a part to play. If you want a gift, or should I rather let me say a reward, you don't just get a reward without doing anything. You do something first and then you get rewarded. So it's just like in school. You don't just get rewarded whilst you are number 0. You get to number 1 first and you get the reward that you're supposed to get as the number 1. You get number 2, you get the reward you're supposed to get as the number 2. You don't just get rewarded without putting in the effort, without putting in the work.
For me, I feel like everyone should do their part. I mean, your parents did their part and it's time for you to do your part. Nothing comes free.
Well, I think the entitlement starts when a child starts being spoon-fed, when the parents start putting everything in the child's mouth. For example, they give you this, they give you that, they give you what. They start feeling, once their parents stop doing that, they start feeling like, why did you stop? Because you got used to them spoon feeding you. So, yes, I think today's youth are entitled to their parents' possessions.
I feel like if you don't accept what you already have as a person, yes, the pressure will get to you. Like you go on Instagram, you're seeing someone who's doing online trading. Many youths are doing that. They are doing trading. So after they do their trading, they get their money. That's them working. But you just think it's just things that are coming to them. You see your fellow youth has a car, your fellow youth is dressing the way you want to dress. You're like, nah, I want those shoes. I want a Gucci bag. I want this and that. And yes, that pressure gets to you to the extent that maybe you lose yourself. You're like, nah, I don't think, I'm where I want to be, or yes, I'm able. So it leads you to succumb to peer pressure, and sometimes you do things that you do not want to do, like suicide. You're like, no, this is not the life I'm meant for. Let me just give up.
All right. What about parental pressure? You should go get a job. You should wake up and go find a job somewhere. Don't be sleeping in my house. This is my house. I do everything. I do the talk. Does that lead to suicide?
Yeah.
Indeed, it does, because we live in a society whereby we okay people put responsibilities on us even when we are not ready to carry them, and also expectations. Our families have so much expectations. They expect so much from us, even things that we ourselves do not see ourselves doing. So yeah, it definitely it does.
Yeah, that leads to what is this weight on our shoulders? Like, how do you accept us to do almost everything on our own? Yeah, we know we are just the youth. The youth has to know everything, yeah, but we are unable to support ourselves mostly of the time because of the pressure.
I was suicidal once. And the way I controlled it, I would always ask myself, so now that I am caught in my emotional state, right? Should I commit suicide? And I remember that, man, I have a lot of things to accomplish, right? I cannot control my past. I cannot control whatever is happening. I have tried my best. I have given my all. I cannot commit suicide. I believe we all had at a point.
Yeah, specifically me, I went through it ever since grade 7. The weight was on me a lot. Being the only older daughter, the weight is always a lot on you. So what I did, I was like trapped in a deep hole, like a dark hole, man. I wasn't open with people. I wasn't out with friends. I used to like, nah, man, I'm not a fan of friends and all that. And I tried to drink a lot of pills. I did, but I woke up and it was a disappointment for me. Like, yeah, but
Very
still,
embarrassing to get after trying
yeah,
something,
like,
it
what
doesn't
the
work
heck?
out.
Yeah.
But what I went through, like I just went in a dark room and I said myself, man, why should I give it in? Why should I? Such a powerful girl like me, why should I just give up so easily? Let me prove them wrong. I can do better. Why can't I now just get up and just take the shoulder off and just walk away?
I've been suicidal since a very young age, and the very big issue was because my mom always neglected me. Or maybe I always felt like she didn't care enough simply because I didn't grow up with my mom. I grew up with my grandmother. I just felt like she didn't love me enough. And also, it's because I think because she always gave this small gift to my siblings, and she never gave me. And there was always this birthday things because my birthday is the last one in the family, so they always got gifts and I never did because mine comes almost when it's Christmas and all that. So, and also because I was the only child that used to, what is this, walk to school. The others used to take cab. I just, all these things, I don't know, it just really contributed to me being suicidal. And I've been actually battling it until I think last year. Mostly it's just being neglected, not feeling loved enough, and also because I've lost people in my life, and I feel like if I could also just go, it will make it better, because then I wouldn't have to face a lot of things that I'm facing.
If you focus more on the thought, that means you're pushing yourself more to get to the suicidal part. But if you try your best to find what makes you forget about, okay, not forget, but you can overcloud it with something else. Like as for me, I like doing sports. Like doing sports. So whenever I'm over in my head and I'm thinking a lot and I'm emotional and all that, there's a nice basketball court there. It's open until 10 o'clock in the evening. By the end of the day, you're not even thinking about it anymore. You are not, because you are at your safe place.
I went to a psychologist, right? And they said if you are caught up in that, you are now in that state, you want to commit suicide, you are sad and you feel like you don't have any use, you don't have any value. She said I should always ask myself, Pandu, can you control the situation, right? And if yes, what are the measures that you're going to take to overcome? And if you cannot control it, you accept. Do you guys think bullying also contributes to suicide?
um it's either you don't have the voice to
Mm-hmm.
speak up for yourself,
Mm-hmm.
and especially when you're those type of girls that have different type of tone colors,
Mm-hmm.
the weight, the what, the height, everything that leads to bullying a lot, and it gets us a lot, especially us light skinned girls. Apparently, you'll be light, and once you like stand in the sun, you'll be pink as a chicken. Like what the heck? Like,
I, for one, I'm a very introverted person. I stay in the room the whole day. If I have to do something, I go out, I go cook, clean, do it whatsoever, and I go back. And that's an issue. And I feel I'm not understood. Do you guys think that can contribute to suicide?
hello, it refers to me. I do that a lot.
Okay.
I come out of my room, I do what I'm supposed to do, and then once I go back, it's like an issue to the family. I'm like, why you always in the room? Why you always did this, that? You are like, are you not? What is this? A grown woman? You can do whatever you want to do. I'm like, no, not really. It's just the fact that you don't get to sit down with me to talk about my problems, or it's either when I speak out, you are like, now I'm too busy for this, I won't be able to be attending this and that leads to suicidal. It means that you don't have time for me, so yeah.
Well, as much as alone time is important, I also feel like spending more time alone means also spending a lot of time in your thoughts. And once you spend a lot of time in your thoughts have a tendency of overcoming you. So you start thinking, what is it called, when you start overthinking? Yes, that's now an issue in for the youth of today, whereby we overthink situations than they actually are. So when you start overthinking things, that's when you make space for being suicidal.
As a guy, I feel like parents make more time for the ladies than for the guys. For the guys, it's go figure it out. You're a man. Go, yeah. You must cook, man. Be strong. Be strong. Yo, so I feel like for guys, they tend to their other friends who are not now exactly good people. Like these are people that already use drugs, but maybe they just do it to a certain level. But now you come in with your problems. You're like, no, I took a dose and it's not doing much for me. So let me take more. Let me take more. And at the end of the day, drug abuse leads to loss of control of yourself. And at the end of the day, the actions that you do, the actions that you take are not controlled. You are not able to control yourself. So I like goes back to the parenting issue. Like let's make time for everyone. Yes, I'm a guy. At the end of the day, I'm supposed to be a head of a family at some point. I'm supposed to be strong for that family. But I'm not yet there now. At least help me where I'm at here.
A child goes through a lot, especially when the parents go through a divorce, or when, let me say, she comes from work, she's stressed, something happened, and the child is at home. She didn't cook, she didn't clean. She puts all her anger on the child instead of just relieving it where she got it from. So the child feels like her parents
Don't love her.
don't love
She
her.
doesn't matter, or he
Exactly.
doesn't matter.
Why are you putting your anger on me? I didn't do anything. So yeah.
But do you guys think we love to be reprimanded? Honestly, guys, honestly speaking, do we like taking correction?
Puberty doesn't allow the people to listen to their elders. It doesn't actually allow us to take the correction.
When you're being corrected and you feel like no, they are wrong, some parents don't allow you to correct them.
I'm really glad that Erna has invited me here today to PL 963. because I've actually loved the fact that we've covered topics that most of the youth in Namibia are facing.
As youths, let's fix the bridge between us and our parents so that we are all acquainted, so that we can have an easy communication with them.
Okay, this is a message to the youth. It's okay not to be okay no matter what. Just walk through it, try to talk to someone. It's really needed.
This message is directly to the people that are getting bullied. When you get bullied, don't give up. Don't let your enemies win. Show them that you can do it.
Remember that you are not alone and everybody else is also trying to fight it. So fight it as much as you can.
You are loved, you are cared for. We're going to listen to you. Suicide is not the solution. So, guys, this is the end of the show. Till next time, toodles.